Mountain Blade Warband is one of those games where as a kid it looked like one of the coolest games out there, but now in 2024 it looks drier than a beef jerky. The things you can do in this game are fun at first, but it gets very repetitive because the quests are always the same. Find a bandit lair, protect a village from bandits, go to a dinner party, collect taxes for a lord. These are very basic quests that, fair enough, are optional side quests, but if you want to become a ruler, you'll have to suck up to some lord for long periods of time, and that doesn't sound fun. The graphics haven't aged well. It has its charm, sure, but a reminder that Mass Effect 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood were released in the same year, so compared to those two games and how they look, it feels as if this game was released in 2006. You could argue that there is a story, but at times it feels almost irrelevant, since there is no objective. You can become the Emperor of Calradia, a wealthy merchant, or a mass murderer. It's more of a sandbox game, so you can do whatever you want. The music is one of the better things in this game. It's fairly nice and pretty catchy at times. Really makes you feel like a mercenary leader in the high Middle Ages. You can replay this game as many times as possible, as long as you have different goals. If your goal is to play the same thing over and over again, then it's not that engaging. So what is the redeeming quality of Mountain Blade then? That would be the combat system, because it's easy to learn and hard to master. It's very satisfying to smack your enemies with wide swings and trample them to death while on horseback. The combat system left its mark on the medieval genre, since we're now spoiled for choice when it comes to unique combat systems. For performance, there's nothing special to talk about, because your grandma's toaster can play it. But the way the game is designed is a little bit dry. It almost feels barren at times and how bland it looks. The interesting things that can appear in this game are the mercenaries, pretenders to the throne, and random people you can recruit in the taverns across Calradia. And if you really want to become the ruler of Calradia, you have huge odds stacked against you, and to do that you need a strong army. But it'll take you such a long ass time to create a powerful mercenary force while running errands around. It's such a grind that it's not worth having. Fighting bandits over and over again for your troops to level up is tedious and boring. There are some controls you need to remember, but a tutorial will help you out with it, so it shouldn't be too hard to get used to it. The way this game can emotionally affect you differs if you're playing single player or multiplayer. Single player can be fun because of all the battles you can have, but multiplayer is where it shines because you can have amazing moments while playing it. It's every man for himself in various game modes that you can play in. Kinda reminds me of the TF2 community servers. Good times. Mods are widely available and you have a lot to choose from. Besides, you have two DLCs, Viking Reforged and Napoleonic Wars, which are kinda okay, I guess. Buy it at your own discretion. Achievements are not too shabby, has that easy progression followed by challenging ones. It has a lot of references to Monty Python, which is a cheeky plus. Warband can get very cheap, €2 cheap, which is a fantastic deal for the gamers who like medieval stuff and are on a budget. It can be a good addition to your Steam library. Mountain Blade Warband has lost its magic, but the multiplayer and the combat system is what keeps it alive all these years. Thus, a total score of 131 out of 170, Warband gets a mean score of 7.71 out of 10 and is awarded a boat stamp. Thanks for watching.